hopefully. But yeah, the new entrance gate is behind us. Got this new thing. Has new lights, although that one's not as bright as the other.
Capture the objectives and protect our own weapon cache to keep us supplied. Try to destroy their weapon cache to cripple them.
I probably, one of the reasons this is a bit more laggy than usual is because of a feature I added. I probably will remove it, or at least make the gibs smaller. But see, this area is still pretty much the same, although now all the trees have planters. It's a little added feature. Trees have planters. There's little subtle things like you can't really see it. Oh, there you can. Against the skybox. There's cables going from the different buildings. Cables from the electric junction box. This area is a bit more organized now. We got things like this stand here with physics props as well. And I need to raise that because that's like a midget door. Yeah. I was trying to resize all the doors, and I did resize all the doors in the map, but some are a little shorter than usual. But these also have planters. Pretty much everything has planters now. All the plants, which kind of helps. It's more a visual thing, but it makes sense here in the concrete, which is new. This is concrete instead of grass now. This is like a sitting area. I need to change some things, move that over because I resized the door because it was like out to there. It was huge, but now it's human sized, so that's better. Okay, let's take you back here. This area has been recustomized now as things like these, so you can shoot across or whatever. I might change this eventually. Now we have working ladders. I don't think I showed this in the previous video because that was way too early around. This now you can come up here and you have a good sight line across all the areas. But I am going to tone the intensity of this light brighter. There's also a, because it's an old tower, I made it look like there's broken fencing. So if you're not careful, you can fall off, and falling off of this is pretty much death. Because this is a realistic hardcore shooter, you have realistic body damage. So if you fall off that, you're going to pretty much break your legs, and that means you're pretty much dead to the game. So it kills you. I have a new roof on, new wooden roof, like I have with the other buildings, that cool wooden interlay. I have roofs on these areas, and okay, but yeah, like I was saying, I was going to make that brighter so people can shoot at you and see you clearly. So it's an advantage being higher, but it's balanced out by you being pretty much a beacon and people can shoot you. So there's a disadvantage to it as well. Also, back here, these have planters. This is a little glitchy. Well, see, you can see it now, and not see it. There's water here, but for some reason it only appears when you have certain sites or when you're within like light range, because it reflects light off of it. I might take water out of here completely and put something else. I might make this a planter. I'm not sure, but I like the water better. But hopefully, when it's put in game, the water works. But even though this is in game, I'll have to fix something up for that. These have planters. This shed is fully textured and new. I was originally trying to put an Easter egg in this box, so that's why it had a hole. I was trying to put a body so it would be creepy. I'm still going to put creepy ambient sound, at least in this building. But there's a couple advantages to this is a spotlight entity. It's not a normal light entity. This one can just shows a smaller area, so you can have darkness in the corner. This is what I used for my Gary's mod map. I used a lot of spotlights because I wanted the darkness around the top so you could have the hidden platforms, because it's based on Splinter Cell. But yeah, as you can see, I have a couple new statues I'm gonna retexture them and stuff, or maybe move them elsewhere. But they're based on Kingdom Hearts, if you know Keyblades and stuff. So they're based on, but I'll fix those at some point. This door has been changed. Instead of having the door open outward, it opens inward. It's resized. This area is still texture lighting mess. It will be fixed. I put a new bed in here. Nice new crispy texture. Look at that, HD. And then I have planters back here. Can't go behind this. These are like statues. Or not, they're not statues, they're like sculptures pretty much. Yeah, this funky mess over here. Once I get lights back here, the glitchiness disappears. But yeah, these are the statues. I'm gonna have to put, at some point, I'm gonna have to put a invisible bulletproof wall up above the door, so people can't shoot in at the spawn. Because that's why all the spawns are isolated, so they can't spawn camp, pretty much. I might put an alternative way of getting out over there. I'm not sure yet. We'll have to see how it plays after the contest, and once it's out in the public, then we can see how it will be, and then we can adjust it from there. I was gonna set up a bug fix area. People can submit things for fixes to do, and I'll fix them. This table's now textured. I've textured the inside. This was just something I was doing. Besides that, that has almost all the stuff. This is gonna be a lounge area with chairs, a table, stuff. I've been working inside on this more. Not as much this area, and I still need to fix a lot of texture issues that it messed up. I'm pretty sure you can jump up here. Yeah, you can jump up on the can if you're feeling like it. I got a silly new picture, and that looks like that one actor, and I'm pretty sure it is. If you know that one actor from movies, I don't know. He looks like him. He was in a couple older, I think 90s type movies. Maybe in Home Alone, he might have been in one of those, I'm not sure. But this, I've only worked on a little bit. As you can see, they don't have a normal toilet texture, so they only have a... Ew. That's gross. They only have the squat toilets, so I figured I'd still put that in, put a little stone basin around it. This I need to lower and then put some sort of mirror glass something up. That's creepy now. Okay, also we got this, which is just display case, just something that adds visual flair. Actually, I kind of like that. Maybe I'll resize all the textures in this area to have that. Gives it a little bit of variety, less drab. This is just like a cover point. Can pop up, shoot. Lean peak. But yeah, I need to make it so they break. But yeah, I have a few things. This, I'm probably not going to have it so you can shoot at, because if this is a capture point in Firefight, I'm not sure if it will be. I'm figuring actually this area might be a capture point, because there's a little hidden secret that's causing all this lag that I will show in a second. But also we got benches, areas. This goes down to the basement. Now we actually have stairs. I need to change the textures, but I found out how to make stairs, and that's all set up. These need to be put together so the viz groups or the viz leaves don't make a bunch of crazy things and make less lag for it. The basement I haven't really done much for. This is like a ghost door. I don't know what happened to that, but this is pretty much the same. Looks nice. I'm gonna change these so they're not light bulbs, and instead they're the, well, not the giant ones, but the smaller lanterns. I want it to be more Victorian, so I'm gonna have more of the smaller lamps. Maybe change the lighting too, so it's not, maybe a bit more darker yellow. Gives it a kind of original Thief game look, because the lights were very advanced. Some things like this no draw up here I noticed, and then the ghost door I need to fix. I was actually planning on, see this room? This is actually a laundry room in real life, because this is based on an actual house. And because of that, I am going to make this. I looked for laundry stuff textures, but there isn't really any, so I'm gonna do stuff, make this like a little tiny storage room, something like that. This is hollow at the moment, so that was either gonna be a closet or like the heater closet, but I was gonna put maybe an Easter egg in here. Not sure, but yeah, these are supposed to be, or gonna be, boxes. See, it's glitchy as all hell because of the light. The pillars I'll probably make into a better stone. But yeah, these boxes I just put for easy cover. Yep. This I haven't done much with, but if you want to see something cool, this is a smoke grenade. I need to make that stronger. This is possibly the reason why it is laggy, because I made those all destructible. I'm probably going to do the same with the other one, but I'm going to do a lot of more optimization before I do anything. Ooh, I need to fix that. Look at that little dot. It's invincible. The invincible dot. But yeah, that one doesn't destroy, just for the sake of it. I didn't make that one get destroyed. But yeah, got a little bit of Battlefield Evolution going on with this. I wanted to put something unique that wasn't in other maps, and I noticed the Insurgency doesn't really use destructibility very well, probably because of the optimization or something, but because it doesn't use it a lot, I decided to throw a little bit in myself. So I'm gonna make it way more optimized later, so it will run like smooth as a baby's bottom. And yeah, these are new things. These are just to absorb fire if you're taking fire. This side is gonna open up as well. There's 2 lanes here pretty much, but this one will open up over here. It's a little bit smaller. I haven't set it up yet or cut it like this one. But yeah, a few things like these little things, I might just delete these, so there'll be holes so you can tell that there's something up with it, but you won't know immediately that you can destroy it. But yeah, I might make this the central capture area, and then if people blow the walls, if they blow both walls, this area will be, there'll be some cover like this, but it'd still be open from all sorts of angles, and it'd be a really tough to capture B point, because there'd be all sorts of areas. You could have your guys or security coming through this way, and I might make it so they can shoot through that window over there, maybe. So they might have the outside edge and a good view, but then the insurgents, they can circle around, flank this way. The security can also defend this way too, because that's a flanking point right there, that back hallway. Or the insurgents' main point would probably be this, because they can come up through here, or that back door, or one of the other back doors, which will be back over that way. That short one I showed you earlier. Oh, that's funky. Okay. But yeah, this area is a work in progress. I'm gonna optimize it, make it look as good as some of the other areas. But I'm proud of this little cubby here. It's a cubby where you can take cover, fire from. But it's really detailed. Like, I got all sorts of, oh, those cans. These cans are physics, and I'm pretty sure one of my bullets reflected and hit it, because it doesn't spawn down there. But yeah, you got detailed stuff. It's a little storage step-in closet that's open. I have candle lit here instead of the normal little boxes like replacement light bulbs and lights. Just gives it a cool look. And I really like the detail they have in some of these props. Unlike, oh, shit. But, yeah, that's pretty much the new area, that I've shown you. It'll probably switch sides, or I'll be on the other side. But, here, let's, change our setup.
Everybody ready? Let's move out.
Okay. I'm still the same team. But, yeah, a couple changes from last time is I retextured this so it's actually a garage door texture. Couple bug fixes, all the new planners. These ones are the only ones that have the really low down ones, just because it looks really nice next to you. Little things like this. Door handles. The screen door itself, now resized. This you can no longer enter because I figured there's too many closets right in this area. People could just camp in this and pop out and shoot. It'd be hard to kill them unless you threw a grenade in. So this is just a little thing. I might put an Easter egg like in there that you could see in the back corner. This I'm going to give a little bit more detail later. Put some more props in here. Maybe make it so they can't get up. But anyways, if you threw a grenade in here, the impact rate is huge in this game for grenades. The radius is really big. And that whole room, just throw either a flare or a fire grenade, incendiary. Throw one of those in, or just a frag. Everything in there's dead. It's realistic, which is good. Although I might this clips through walls, which I don't really care for. I wish it would be confined to its own area. But you knew things like that's up there. The bag is no longer there, but there. That's not breakable anymore because I figured that'd be cheap. People could just sit out there and then shoot in. And this breaks though, because you can jump over this and get out, get in. New things in here. I've put more props around, new carpet, new chair. This is a bit open now, so you can take cover. This used to be able to walk through because this prop is like pretty much paper, or it's air. But now there's a wall around it, so it acts like a normal prop, so you can go to work. Other things, well, there you can see the destruction a bit more in depth. See, so either someone can use a grenade, or if they have a shotgun, standing back with a shotgun and just firing a few rounds into this whole mess clears it all out. Also, oh yeah, I haven't really showed off this area, but this was gonna have a bigger TV, but because there's only props from like older times and stuff, well, because in the Middle East there isn't a lot of, well, at least in this part where the game and the props come from, there's not really next gen stuff like we have, flat screens. So we got all this royal setup for a tiny TV. But whatever, it could be like it's in the 90s or something, or 80s. Yeah, that's like an 80s TV, 80s or 70s. But yeah, also this area has a couple little props. These couches have these, weirdly, these are cushions, but they're made of metal. So I don't know what's up with that. These windows are new. You can see off into their spawn, but you will not be able to fire into it anyways, because you can't even see it anyways. It's not breakable. Couple little things, more props. This I've started on, putting the props. This is going to be like the other storage closet, but with more boxes. This I've slightly started on. Put a light. Glows. I made it a little brighter because I was messing with the brightness. I don't want it to be too bright, but I want it to be bright enough that it makes sense. when you're moving down. It is a little dark right here because it doesn't really catch the light. But when I have more lights over in this area, it will be fine. I haven't really done anything up here. This is the next step. Actually, the basement and then the second floor after I finish the first floor. The other building off that way, I'm not gonna really do that immediately. I'm gonna do the first building first, and then this one should be pretty easy. I already started with a couple of props because this usually in real life this holds games in it, like board games, and there's props for board games, and I'm gonna put them on top just as a little Easter egg to my friend because I know his stuff. The new door, although this it would have been unfair and would have been easily accessible if there's a capture point there to get to. So I changed it so it's not as easy. But yeah, this now has the replacement textures. That's gonna be a fireplace, couches. I'll probably place those new couches I made, but make them black leather. Put a smaller chair there. That's supposed to be a lamp, but it's replacement because I wanted to know where everything was gonna be. Same with this. This is like a glass display case in real life. Yeah, that's usually TV cabinet. Oh, funky. Oh, I can't see anything. Ugh. Misses with your eyes. But this will be stairs, and then this will be the second floor bedroom. And there will be all sorts of points, either on this side. Oh, my light's not working. Creepy. Yeah, but there'll be windows up there so you can shoot down if you feel so inclined. But yeah, so that's where I'm at in this map. It's going pretty good. I'm gonna add more electrical cables overhead. You'll be able to see them better as it goes on. I might make more lights. I might put a light in the electric station so like you can see those wires. They're just a little flourish. I'm gonna add way more detail over on these counters and on the table itself, and then like over here I've started a little bit with the cups by the sink. I'll probably, if there's plate textures, I'll put them like right there. But yeah, I'm gonna put more props all around here just like this area, and then I'll probably move on to the next building, or next part of the building, the next room over here. I started over here, but then I'll do that basement, upstairs, then the other building, because pretty much all the outbuildings, all the little buildings and stuff, I've already finished. I was sure to do those first because I wanted my end focus to be the main house. So that's what it's gonna be. Whew, lots of content. But yeah, so this is all good. All what you've seen. I haven't optimized it for firefight, which the mode it will be. I will make different versions of the map for different modes. I might give this firefight and occupy from the beginning, which is firefight is pretty much, there's 3 cap points, so it's kind of like Conquest in Battlefield a little bit, but there's 3 cap points, and then A is usually owned by security, not insurgents, security, so the Americans, and that would probably be I won't make it this because, well, actually maybe I will, because it's close, because usually the first cap point is close to the spawn point of the team it's for, because insurgents and security both own the 2 endpoints. They own A and C, and then the middle one's neutral, and they have to fight for that. But the more when you there's waves in this, so well, not really waves, that's another mode, but well, actually, like on the bottom it says waves. You have waves, and they employ pretty much as you play. But when you cap a point, an objective in the mode, when you capture an objective, all the people that are waiting in the after they die and are waiting to respawn, capping an objective brings them back. And I think that's the only way to bring back people is by capping objectives. So it's pretty hardcore. So if you lose almost all the people on your team, you're the only one left, you better go for an objective point and try to defend it, hunker down somewhere and defend it. But yeah, C is probably going to be that middle thing or an upstairs middle thing, and I'll probably make multiple access points. Maybe like from up there there'll be a ladder crossing off into a window, or a broken hole in the side of the building, or a ladder over here so the American guys can get over, multiple ladders so there's no choke points. It's more equal. But yeah, it's gonna be cool when it is done. I'm gonna improve the lighting, maybe add HDR. That way it can be a lot more cooler. Give it a way more Lovecraftian horror look. That's what I was going for with the outside and the yellow lighting. And it's kind of successful. Kind of has a creepy vibe, and I am adding ambient sounds. So when I add ambient sounds, it'll be even more creepy. Especially in that creepy shed in the back. I'm gonna put some sort of Easter egg in there for sure, and in the basement, in that storage room. Something's going in there. You guys will have to decide and find out what it is. But yeah, so thank you for joining me in this short little dev diary, and sorry if I'm not as, I don't know, good with the webcam on and stuff. It's new, so gotta get used to the being watched by everyone. But NRA. But yeah, so that's it. It's my map. So thank you, and see you later.